Hi, everyone. My name is Natalia. I'm from Ukraine. We've been sitting for so long. I just want to invite you to maybe give yourself a little stretch. Take care of your body nicely, whatever you need to do. I know it's still in time for my speech, but I really want you to do that. And to be honest, I wanted to do this for myself and to be like this, to make it legal. All right, how do you feel? What do you feel in your bodies? What do you feel on the inside? Oh, it's a pleasant sensation, isn't it? Okay, stay with it as I speak. Thank you. It's an amazing honor to be here, and I'm very excited. I'm very humbled. I'm very honored, and I'm slightly, not appropriately dressed. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I arrived a few days ago, my suitcase was lost. It hasn't arrived yet. It's been like 3 days now, and I still don't have it yet. But my friend, my mentor, and our partner organization from Trauma Resource Institute, Elaine Miller-Karras, she's here. She helped me out. She took me shopping. So I got something to look at least nicer than I looked when I got off the plane after 2 days of travel. So thank you, Elaine. But this small story actually holds Ukraine's larger message about sea learning. Oh, I have to use this thing, right? Oh, a lot of figures. Don't look at that. Look at me. So this small story just shares Ukraine's larger message that in wartime or in atrocities, sea learning skills are critical. And as one of our teachers put it, and we have it here in 2022, self-compassion isn't selfish. In wartime, it's essential. And without regulation and self-awareness, which are also parts of sea learning, I think, and we all in Ukraine think, that compassion and the sense of shared humanity are very hard to access. Ukraine began implementing, I'm going to go back to those terrible figures. Okay, Ukraine began implementing sea learning before the major disruptions like COVID and the Russians' aggression against us in 2022. We had the ministry approval, which is nice, to have to start something like that in a country like Ukraine. And 26 schools started introducing sea learning 6 years ago. By trying to localize resources, to train educators, and make life skills a daily practice in schools and beyond to see how it goes. So here we are now from Dharamsala in April 2019, the global launch, when we got the curricula in our hands, like literally, to the national experiment was started later, then training the trainer cohort in 2022, starting scaling it largely when the war came, because that's when everybody realized, this is what we need right now. We're not going to wait until the end of the experiment. So, and then finding significant data that proves efficiency of sea learning. And all of this lets us respond to the mounting adversities in our country now. I won't read the numbers of reach or implementation because I don't have time for that. So beyond scale, what matters for us in Ukraine is evidence that we have for sea learning. In 2024, the OECD's survey on social and emotional skills found that in Ukraine, students from sea learning schools acquire social and emotional skills better than students in comparable schools without sea learning. And another important key finding, there were tons of them, but another one is that gender gaps in skills learning were smaller or even not significant in sea learning schools compared to, I'd say, regular ones. And this is sending us an important equity signal that sea learning brings. But our aha moment came when we realized that sea learning could be a part of the pedagogical engine for a broader solution. One of the largest challenges we're facing now is educational losses and gaps. And I think many educational systems can relate to that, regardless of having a war or not. And we, all here of us, we know that academic learning doesn't stick without social and emotional support and the skills that sea learning brings. So we created this fantastic education recovery model. We call it POVIR, and it means believe in Ukrainian. It's a gamified catch-up platform where we integrate sea learning into academic learning. And the pilot with 2,000 students, I know it's not as impressive as the figures from India, but believe me, finding 2,000 students in Ukraine is also, a big deal. So So the pilot with the 2000 showed that actually bridging learning losses is way more efficient when it is done with social and emotional support and C learning itself. And POVIR was recognized by the OECD Secretary General at Ukraine Recovery Conference this summer, actually in Rome. And we know that learning losses is a global challenge. So we are so excited to share that C learning can also be a very important part of that. If this idea resonates with you, like introducing C learning by solving this larger sister problem or learning more about that, please, I'll be glad to share. I'm going to be here for the next few days. And POVIR works. This platform for bridging losses, educational losses, works because it has C learning at its core. So for our next steps, and I don't know if I don't have any other slide there. So for next steps, we want to do another survey in social emotional learning, like the next cycle, which will show the dynamics and the figures, like how we're doing with C learning in Ukraine. And we're launching C learning play and C learning in colleges. And I know some of the countries here already do that. So please, I'll be happy to talk about that with you, especially the teacher education. C learning is part of teacher education. And our ambition is to take POVIR global, this learning platform. So feel free to reach out if this resonates with you. When the war ends, we want to invite you all to come to Ukraine when the safety allows. So this is an extended invitation. Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. Just 2 more things to say, and then I'm done. So until then, we're ready to share what we've learned from this unique and terrible experience with all of you who want to learn from that. And with all the lessons that we've had, all the things that we've done with C learning, and that's like a lot, we understand that social and emotional skills are not a side lesson, as some of you have already said today. Like, this is the engine of learning, actually. And on behalf of EdCamp Ukraine, on behalf of Ukrainian students, teachers, we want to thank Emory University and all of you here for your attention and for your ongoing support. Thank you so much.